you get all that, Tadpole?
Sure, Dr. J never looked so good.
Hey, Danny. You have enough light in here to take pictures without a flash?
Chief, I checked his exposure. He's using fast film. We just asked the laboratory to speed it up a couple of stops.
Do you understand all that, Danny?
Sure. Shooting action like this without a flash, you just open the lens as wide as you can to let most of the light in and hold the camera steady as you can. The lab can make the film twice, even 3 times more sensitive to light if you tell them to.
I guess he understands all that.
Perfect.
Listen, what's all this photographic interest in some pretty bad basketball? Ted, I saw you travel.
He's doing an essay for his English class. Instead of writing it, he's going to photograph it. A life of a fireman.
Oh, pretty neat way of getting out of having to use a dictionary, right?
Sure is.
I'll just be a minute.
Code red, Task Force 1, Task Force 15, Engine 43, Helicopter 6. Reported basement fire at 331 Alton Street, the LA Public Library. Your time is 14:20. OCD clear.
Teddy, stop. This fire's contained in the rear book section, so be careful of the contents, huh?
Okay, Chief.
Bring in another line.
Watch it. Under here, under here.
Okay, let's move it in.
Okay, load it.
Get some more salvage covers.
This is it! Hit it with all you got!
From helicopter 6.
Go ahead.
I'm over your position now.
You got good access all around. I don't see any exterior exposure problems.
Roger, stand by, helicopter 6.
Here's the plans, Chief.
Thank you.
I'm afraid to even guess.
Battalion 6, do you read?
Go ahead, Ted.
We found what appears to be the remains of an incendiary device.
Roger, Ted. I'll call in the arson unit. But don't disturb any of the evidence. What happened down there? Ted? Martelli? Haley, somebody, what happened down there?
Have a unit move to the rear of the building. Everyone evacuated?
Take him out!
You okay?
I'm okay. Knocked me off balance, that's all.
Chief, a second device just exploded down here. Nobody's hurt. We have the fire contained. Stop! Look, over there!
How'd you figure that out?
I'm okay, Chief. It wasn't just me. We were all in there. It was crazy.
As usual. One of you gets into trouble, you all get into trouble. Come on. Buy a cup of coffee.
Yeah.
Hey, guys. Hey, anybody have any answers yet on why that torch set so many firebombs? I mean, three's a bit much.
Well, that's one question. The other question is why something to go off at 3 different times?
I think maybe it's a setup. I think the guy might have just been showing off, trying to put us in danger deliberately.
But why?
Hey, wait a second. Hey, did you remember that fire last week at the old Plaza Church? That was a torch job.
It was another landmark, too. There's a church fire, library fire. They could be connected.
Yeah, maybe. But it doesn't give us much to indicate a pattern, does it?
Well, if there is a pattern, we better start looking for it right now. All of us.
Oh. All right. You know, I'm better than I thought I was. Not to mention handsomer.
Then who?
Well, you want me to name names?
Let's see that one again.
Whoa.
See what?
The artistic one, with poor Haley missing an important part of her body. That one.
I slipped.
It's okay, buddy. I bet you didn't know it was going to happen, did you?
No.
That's because you were just snapping away and you weren't composing.
I thought maybe I'd get lucky.
Danny, you don't get lucky.
Oh, that's it. Now, that's the one. That's a good one of these.
Correction. Any good picture of him is a lucky picture.
I still got plenty of pictures left for my assignment.
That's not the point. You wanted a critique, I'm giving you an honest critique. Look, you have to find a picture that you want to take. And then you got to decide how you're going to interpret that picture. If you do a close-up, it says one thing. You do a wide-angle shot, that says a whole nother thing.
I guess my pictures don't say anything.
No, they say you haven't been taking your time, and they say you haven't been thinking.
Is that me?
You're not supposed to come in here till I'm ready.
Well, don't worry, Danny. We don't know what we're looking at there anyway.
So, how'd it go downtown, Chief? You guys get anything?
Well, not too bad. We got a good matchup on the wires.
Oh, this can't be this afternoon.
No, thanks a lot. Do me a favor. Burn that picture.
Well, at least we know that the wires from both bombs from the Plaza Church and the public library match. But beyond that,
That's not enough if we hope to catch this guy.
Well, wait a minute. How do we know it's the same guy?
Hey, Chief. Listen to this. Where the dog barks all year, there will be fire. To honor dear Venus, who has raised our ire.
twice you have been lucky, Task Force 1, but 3 times is the charm alarm. How smart will you be this time? Signed, Scorpio.
Hello? Mr. Collins? Hello?
Let me guess, Miss Tinsley. You're out of sugar?
Don't make it sound like that, Stephen.
Like what?
I can only come by when I want something. Can't I just drop by for a visit?
Whenever you like. Now, what do you want?
You won't believe this horoscope. The minute I read it, I came over here. I just wanted to see what you think about it.
It's typical Virgo behavior.
Is it?
Can't keep anything to yourself. Today's Virgo. Totally new directions are there for the taking. Venture.
Oh, who's the lucky girl?
That's nothing.
I bet it's somebody at your new job. I saw romance in your
What new
chart
job?
The air conditioning thing. I saw you go out in your jacket. Is
Mrs.
that the
Tinsley,
big
I
deal?
want you to stay out of my business and quit spying on me.
All
You
right.
got that?
All
You
right.
got that?
Okay.
Please.
This is a sign of a woman. This is a sign of a man. Well, I don't know what that is. I mean, there's obviously a message there somewhere, but I can't figure it out.
What about you, Miss Green? Does Scorpio, Venus mean anything to you?
No, sorry.
Well, this wouldn't be too big a guess to link this with our torch boy, would it?
It's all right there. Somebody sets fires and then he sends riddles. Now, you explain that to me.
I'm trying. Where the dog barks all year, I don't know what that means. Scorpio and Venus might,
Well, we know that Scorpio at least refers to astrology.
Yeah.
That's it. Astrology. That's what we need. Astrology.
Truth. There's times like that, I still get real scared.
I know what you mean.
Hey, Danny, enough, okay? Hey, Danny, enough, all right?
Easy, huh?
Excuse me. You were just standing here, so I thought I'd practice.
I'm sorry, Danny. You're right. It's just I'm nervous. And I'm afraid I'm going to keep being nervous until they figure out that riddle. I got an idea. Come on, let's go outside. I'll show you landscapes. They don't move on you, you know? What's this, one of your props?
I've never seen it before.
It's a Venus. Venus?
Hey, listen, it's ticking.
Well, get out of here then.
Hey, Chief, we got a package out here addressed to Venus, and it's ticking.
Joke.
That may be a practical joke. Listen to this. Surprise, Task Force 1. You lose again. The dog barks all year in Chinatown, and you are too late. Signed, Scorpio.
Anything unusual?
No, nothing. It's just the normal crowd action, Chief. All that usual rubbernecking.
Check all the rooftops and the alleys.
Roger. I'll keep checking.
I sure don't like the feel of this. This torture's like any of the others. He's around here somewhere, watching, getting his kicks.
Okay, let him up. We need some help.
Spooky. I mean, it's bad enough that we got to be in there fighting a fire. Now we got to worry about some nut after. This is getting bizarre.
How do you think I feel? He's writing me the nose.
We're trying. So, you didn't notice anything unusual all day long, or anything different, or strangers hanging around asking questions, or anything like that?
No, nothing.
Sir, if anyone was here, he could come back. He could set other fires. People could be killed.
Well, there was this one man. He came when I wasn't here, and my wife, she doesn't speak English very well.
Yes?
He said he was from the landlord to inspect the air conditioning.
Yeah, go ahead.
Well, we don't have a landlord. Since last year, I own this building. No bank, no mortgages, no landlord.
Joe, I'm glad you're here.
Carl.
How are you?
Good, good. Sit down.
Thank you, thank you. Oh, I see you're catching up on our latest publicity.
The newspapers have been having a field day, haven't they?
Oh, that's nothing. The TV boys had me answering questions on the 6 o'clock news.
Oh, that must have been fun.
No, publicity I don't worry about. Fires I worry about. And this torch has got me worried plenty. Landmark buildings, why this town is loaded with them. And I'm not the only one that's worried. It goes way, way upstairs.
And I'm in the hot seat, right, Carl?
Take it easy on the chief, Joe. He's on your side. All the fires are in your district. It must mean something.
I know that. Every one of our shifts has been out in our area. But you know what the odds are? Even with the police backing you up.
Now, look, Joe, what's really got us worried is loss of life. Now, so far we've been lucky. But if one person goes down, just one person, with the media screaming about riddles we can't solve, well, we don't want that to happen.
Well, what do you want me to do? Just say something, gentlemen.
You know this riddle was addressed to Haley Green. Why? Because she's our first female firefighter? Was it to embarrass her, to scare her? Why?
She's too tough to be scared, and too good.
Yeah, we know that. But the people who read this only know the torch calls her Venus and sends her bright gift-wrapped packages that explode.
What do you want me to do? Take her off duty? For her own good?
I won't go for that, neither would she.
Joe, just find a way to crack this.
Oh, is that all? I thought you were going to be tough.
Is this the way you're going to show it to your English class?
Well, I still have a little more work to do on it, but...
Excuse me, sir. You're holding up the show. Can we get on with the slides, please?
All right. Now, I'm not too sure about this opening, but it's okay, I guess.
Hey, now, we'll be the judge of that. You just run the slides.
Good stuff, Danny. No heads cut off.
Come on, Martin.
Ooh, that's a good one. Looks like it belongs in a gallery.
Really think so?
Yeah.
Excuse me, Danny. I think we'll get some air.
Are you all right?
Oh, yes, I'm fine.
Mom, is he okay? You all right?
No. We should have been able to decode that riddle. But the dog barks all year. This is the Chinese year of the dog. Chinatown. That's not so difficult.
Well, with hindsight, neither was Einstein's theory of relativity. Dad, we only had the riddle an hour before the fire.
We could have been there.
Where? Riddles aren't addresses. We wouldn't have moved until the call came in, Dad. You know that.
You're right. But being right isn't enough. It just is not enough.
I've been thinking about taking a leave of absence.
Well, that's not going to do any good.
Gonna transfer.
That's not going to help anything either, Haley. Look, you're a pro. You can't take this thing personally.
How else am I supposed to take it when that person is addressing envelopes to me?
Look, I know I'm not exactly the voice of reason. But, well, this time I think I'm seeing things a little more clearly than you are.
Think so?
Hey, let me give you some free advice. Now, the guy singled you out. There's got to be a reason. Who is he? Where? Why? When? We all know the questions. But what you have to do is help us figure out the answers.
But I don't have any.
Looks like we're all even, huh?
Guess.
Look, why don't you go home and get a good night's sleep?
Same guy.
You're right. That's the new riddle,
Well, sort of. At least I think I've worked a few things out, Dad.
What's that?
Well, remember when we used to think that this was a symbol of a man and this was a symbol of a woman?
Mm-hmm.
Wrong. According to this book, this is the planet Mars and this is the planet Venus.
Venus.
That's right. And this symbolizes the planet Pluto, and Pluto is the ruling planet for Scorpio. Now, Scorpio symbolizes death and rebirth, and all the rest of these are just astrological symbols for planets and their aspects. But here we have Moon conjunct Venus, which could mean love and romance, and then on the other hand could mean excess of emotions.
Scorpio seems to be telling us about himself.
And me.
Once was a land all green and growing, where the stars themselves like to roam. Since Venus left me there, I hate it. I'm bound to break its lofty dome. Riddle me that.
Well, obviously, this guy feels like Haley jilted him.
Green, that could be a park.
Well, there's Bronson Park, Ellington Park, Griffith Park.
In Hollywood, right? The stars.
Stars. Stars, Park. Lofty dome. That could be Griffith Park Observatory.
Well, now what?
We search.
Where do we start?
Follow us, Pater. Basement, storeroom, wherever the fire can get vertical draft.
Well, I'm glad you made it after all.
I beg your pardon?
Well, the guy said you firemen were coming. I didn't think much of it.
I'm Chief Rorschach. We're expecting some kind of an emergency. I've got to know exactly what happened. What guy said we were coming?
Well, some guy. He told me to give you this.
Surprise. I lied. Scorpio.
What did he look like? When did he leave?
Well, quite a while ago. But he was just a repairman from some air conditioning company.
Code red, Engine 1, Battalion 6.
Excuse me.
Respond to fire at Landmark Building at 640 Brighton Avenue. That's 640 Brighton Avenue. We're getting the rest of Task Force 1 and Task Force 35. Your time is 11:18. OCD clear.
Hey, Danny, clear back, will you?
Sorry,
Well, cool it with the camera for now, okay?
Okay.
What guy?
He's gone.
Maybe we've got our first break.
Well, how much longer?
You asked that question 2 minutes ago.
Hey, Sam, are the blow-ups ready yet?
Not yet. Fire Marshal wants to see you, Joe.
I'll tell him myself.
Carl?
Scorpio's latest riddle. This time he sent it straight to the newspaper.
Oh. When the summer sun is at its zenith and Task Force 1 is all alone, You'll climb into a world within, and Venus shall at last atone.
Now, Joe, you tell me what I'm supposed to do, huh? This kook has got half the town calling in with answers to that riddle. The other half is scared to death.
Carl, we're doing our best. I think we might be getting there.
Well, Joe, just be right, huh? For all our sakes.
Yeah. Ted, some symbols with that riddle.
Okay. Well, you can see he's pressing us. He's back to Venus again. But at least this time he's giving us more information. A lot more.
How do you figure that?
Well, take the first line of what he wrote. When the summer sun is at its zenith. Now, I got to figure that means the summer solstice. Sometime around, what, mid-June, right, Dad?
Right.
Well, do you remember anything special that happened last summer, Haley?
No. At least nothing to connect me to an arsonist.
There you go. Well, let's see what the lab could do. I took some of the best crowd shots, had them blown up several times.
Look the same size to me.
No, it's sections, son. See, we took each shot and broke it up into small pieces and blew each one of them up. You'll see. You see anyone that looks familiar?
Hey, wait a minute. That's the guy. The guy in the middle. The guy who took my camera.
I know him. It was last summer. I went to the library to check out a book, and he introduced himself. His name is Stephen Collins.
Fire number 1?
No, that's fire number 2. Don't you remember? The church was number 1. I think he followed me from the church to the library. But I'm not sure about that. Anyway, we talked, and he was nice, and I was flattered.
What about Chinatown?
We went there to have some tea. And then he started acting really weird, so I just excused myself.
Fire number 3?
Then I went to Brighton, and he was still following me. You know, being belligerent, and I was getting a little scared.
Fire number 4?
After that, I caught a bus. It's the last time I saw him.
If that's the last you saw of him, what's this new riddle about?
Well, let's go back to the signs, huh? Now, this is the moon with Mars, square Mercury, rising in Gemini. Now, according to this book, it might mean completing new projects, finishing tasks, something like that.
Well, that could mean that he's going to strike again. Soon. But where?
Well, I think I may have a lead, Daddy. Now, Pluto is Scorpio's ruling planet, but Mars is also the co-ruler. Now, the color associated with Mars is red, and the metal is iron. But the Mercury rising in Gemini, why Gemini?
Gemini's an air sign. Does that help?
That's a good point.
Well, what about the bus? Where'd you catch the bus?
I'm trying to remember. I was walking for a little bit, and I was scared, and he was still following me.
Haley, think. Iron, air, rising up, a world within. Does that mean anything to you?
The Bradbury building. That's where I caught the bus.
Hey, pal. You working with those guys upstairs?
Yeah. I won't be long. Not long at all.
What's going on?
Mr. Wilson, I'm Chief Rorschach. We have reason to believe that someone might have planted a firebomb in this building.
You gotta be kidding. We're remodeling. There's hardly anybody here. A couple of carpenters, plumbers.
Is there a man working on the air conditioning?
Yeah, a guy came in a couple of minutes ago.
Is he still in the building?
Yeah, he went upstairs.
Check it out.
All right, Haley, take that side. I'll take the other side of the lobby.
Okay.
Atelli, call the bomb squad.
You got it, Chief.
Get the police on the radio. Haley, come here, I found something.
What is it?
This is Scorpio. You're holding a wire that is sensitive to body heat. If you let go, the bomb will explode.
It's rigged.
This time, believe me, the firemen will fail. You've got 4 minutes to beat me and a comet by the tail.
Haley, back out of here fast.
No, I don't want to.
Haley, go on. Get out of here. Believe me, I'd be right behind you if I could. Now, get out of here. Dad, this is Ted. I found the device.
Clear out of there, Ted.
I can't, Dad. This one's booby-trapped.
Chief! It's a wire, Ted Church, and he can't let go of it.
OCD from Battalion 6. Dispatch a full assignment and a rescue squad to the Bradbury building. We have an armed incendiary device. How many people in this building?
5, 6.
Oh, we gotta get them out of here.
This is the fire chief. This is the fire chief. This building must be evacuated immediately. You understand me? All personnel must evacuate this building at once.
Well, let's get out of here.
All personnel must evacuate this building at once. Everyone in this building must be out at once.
We don't know what's going on. Come on, let's just get out. All right, come on.
OCD, this is Ted Rorschach. Patch me immediately to Sam Powell at Arson. This is an emergency. Repeat, this is an emergency.
Roger, stand by.
I told you to hold all my calls. I'm busy.
This one's a beauty, Sam. I'm holding the wire in my hand. If I let go of it, it'll detonate the whole thing.
Look, Ted, can you see the timer?
Yeah. Yeah, there's exactly 2 minutes left on the readout right now.
See if you can get that box open.
All right, I'll try.
Son!
Dad, go back. I can handle this.
Let me take it.
Dad, come on. Leave me.
Let me handle this, son. Now, you just be quiet. Hang on to that wire. I'll take care of the tools.
How many wires do you see?
How many can you count, Sam?
I've been studying this guy's fuses. All of them. They're all the same. Actually, they're quite simple.
Sam, this is Joe Rorschach. All the others were simple alarm clocks. This looks like something that came out of a space shuttle.
Don't let it throw you, Joe. That's just cosmetics. I'm positive. The business end of this one is just like all the others. You see, this guy uses the same color wire on everything. I caught on to his game. He marks the hot wire with a little tiny dot of infrared paint. Any kind of red light will pick it up for you.
How about the red flasher from the handy light?
That'll do just fine.
There it is. You see it?
I think we've got it. Blue dot?
That's it. Now all you gotta do is clip the wire. But be very, very careful not to cut any of the others.
Easy does it, Pops.
Cut that wire now!
Are you guys all right?
Yeah, I think so, Sam. Thanks. That's him, the Scorpion.
Hey, stop! Hey!